all wonderful places, which I love Utah. Was it in Ohio? It was in Ohio. Thanks, Emma. It was in Ohio. It was in Ohio, and I put it on after the show, and I zipped it all the way up, and it had a hood made out of socks, and I was like, oh, nobody's gonna tell it's me. And we filmed a couple of things with Daniel, like I'm spazzing out in this thing, and I feel like a total freak, and of course, I like didn't know there were 50 people watching me from around the corner and saying, look, what's Jared doing? So, that didn't make it in. It was too weird, believe it or not. It was so weird that you just stopped the whole film, you said, who the fuck is Sockman? And why isn't that a movie or a superhero? Coming soon. Anybody else have a question? I want to get to some people. Yeah, real.
Yeah, right here.
Yes.
I know Tomo talked earlier about being influenced by Atlas Shrugged, which
yes.
I thought was really awesome. And I know Shannon's villainous seemed to be pulled a lot from Blade Runner. I was wondering if you could touch on that at all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a direct homage to Pris from Blade Runner, one of my favorite films of all time. Has anybody seen Blade Runner? If you haven't seen this film, go home and watch it. It's a great movie. It's a science fiction movie, which most science fiction movies are really corny. This one's actually great. So it was an homage to that, and of course Ayn Rand is, you know, a really interesting, provocative writer, and I've really enjoyed her work, you know, yeah.
Let's go to this side.
Who's next?
Is a big part of the message of the film the fact that violent sex helps alleviate emotional problems, like emotional stress, emotional...
Can you repeat the first half of that?
I said, is a big part of the message of the film the fact that violent sex is a way to alleviate emotional problems, emotional stress, anxiety?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Or is it just like political?
No, I mean, it really depends. When you watch something like that, it depends what you've lived in your life. It depends what you've eaten for breakfast that day. It depends what street you walk down. You know, your perspective is going to be completely different than mine, and it should stay that way. You know, I'm not here to make people think the way that I think. I'm here to hopefully let people think a little bit more, possibly, and to make their own decisions about things. But you know, sex and violence is a very primal thing. It's a very it's a tricky thing as well, you know. But there was a great quote from Oscar Wilde that everything is about sex, you know. Everything's about sex, something like that. But sex is really about power. So I think a lot of that is alive in this film.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Go to our left side, yeah. Go ahead.
Can we turn up the audience a light a little bit?
Sure.
Who's next?
Yeah, on that side. Go ahead. Speak.
I had a question about what inspired you to originally write the song itself. You
know, I wanted to do something different, as I often do, and I felt like Hurricane was a really new direction. I wrote it actually in November, December of 2007, that long ago, in Berlin. And it was just a really creative time, and that song kind of came out as a gift. Okay, 2 more questions. Oh, come on, okay, well shit. Get it going, come on. Yes, come on. Okay, go.
Hi, I'm Carmen. I actually drove from Tijuana, so that was 5 hours. And
Viva Mexico!
my question is, I am a film geek and editing. What can you tell us about the editing? Because I know that's obviously a major part of the video.
I am probably an editor's nightmare because I spend most of my time, I edited this for 6 weeks, and I think I kept editing things for weeks on end after that. It's one of the places that I feel most comfortable, and it's a very natural kind of place for me to be. I don't know, it's because I write music as well. but I enjoy the editorial process, and I'm really, really involved with that. I have a great team as well of people. You know what, here, there's some people here tonight I want to thank while I'm at it too. There's some people here that actually helped edit this. You see this girl in the back right there? Everyone turn around, she's waving. Her name is Stephanie. Oh yes, Stephanie, oh yes. She's one of the editors on the film, and you know, when she started out with us, or at the Sisyphus Corporation, she thought Final Cut was a video game. But she's blossomed and did a really great job. And Daniel, who's here, where are you, Daniel? Where is Daniel? Where are you? There you are. Daniel's so nice, he helped me film some of the sex in Las Vegas, and he did it like this. Is it over yet? I said, yeah, it's over. So Daniel, and Rob is here as well as one of our shooters, our DP and shooter. Where's Rob? Stand up, Rob. Come on, make some noise for Rob. Rob Whitman's there. Yes. So Daniel, Rob, Stephanie, and there's Natalie and Kristen are here.